So yesterday we talked about how to find the sum of the arithmetic series. Today we're going to talk about how to find the sum of a geometric series. So we're given a different formula using S of n is equal to a sub 1 being the first term, parentheses 1 minus r to the nth power, all over 1 minus r. This is geometric. Right, and we have a little chart right here that also gives us all the formulas that we're going to need. Alright. Problem 1 says to determine the sum of the following partial geometric series. Okay, so using this formula, we need how many things? A sub 1, N, and R.
Was anyone out yesterday? I'm sorry. Did you get the notepad from over there? Got it.
R is like P.
It's okay. We'll start from here. R is the rate at which my numbers are increasing or decreasing. So if I take my second number and divide by my previous number, that will be R. So I need A sub 1, which is R is 3, because I take 6 and divide it by 2. And then I need what N is. I have all three things that I need to plug into the formula. So I'm going to have S of 14 is equal to 2 parentheses 1 minus 3 to the 14th power divided by 1 minus 3. Plug it into your calculator.
Send answers.
4,078,960.
Do y'all agree with her answer? Alright, check your answers. Do y'all agree with her?
Yep.
Mine is.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there we go.
That's a very big number. Alright, so let's look at the next one. Remember, I only need 3 things. I need my first term. Do I have it?
Yes.
Which is? Do I have R? Which is? Do I have N? I don't have N, so I have to find N. Can I find N?
Yes.
To find N, I'm going to use my explicit form of my geometric series. So I'm going to have 196,608 is equal to my first term, which is 3, times my R, which is negative 2, to the n minus 1 power. We have to solve for n. First off, divide both sides by 3. What's this number divided by 3?
65,530.
Log? Wait, did you
You can do it one of two ways. You can do the log of both sides, but if you do the log of both sides, you have to make sure that the log has the base of -2. Or rewrite this number to have the base of a -2. Base -2. But I don't think these calculators will do them.
You have to do log.
I'm not sure.
You have to do log of that divided by log.
Rewrite it with the right base. You can get 2 raised to the power of that.
It's -2, by the way, raised to the power.
Figure that
Well,
out.
you guys talked a lot this week.
Take,
I'm confused now.
Yeah, you said like 100 things. No, I don't know.
do it this way. Rewrite this number to have the base of a -2. So -2 to what power will give me that? What number are you trying, Doran?
Every number.
What number you on? Keep going. Are y'all with me so far? Because both of my numbers have the same base, all I do is set 16 equal to n minus 1.
Oh.
So what is n equal? So using this formula, plug in what you know. Plug it into the sum formula.
The S thing equals blah blah blah. So N17, which means S.
Do what? Are them out right here?
Up there.
Right here.
Places I did.
Since r is -2, well, right here, yes, it would be plus. But here first, you have to do -2 to the 17th power first because of order of operations. Does that make sense?
Alright, What? Right.
Mhm.
Wait, what did you do?
I made them all.
I like the other calculator.
This will do fraction. Go to math and hit the back arrow key. Now,
Should be what?
you see when you go to math, it's on fraction. Now hit the back arrow key.
Oh,
Alright, what'd y'all get for your answer?
73. 73. 073.
Like, I had already started writing by the time you just said 73, so. Alright,
on the back.
okay, so I think yours might look a little different from mine, so I'll probably have to skip around to figure out. Okay, so y'all stop right here, right? Okay. Alright, so this problem says determine the sum of the first 11 terms, S of 11, for a geometric series given that the first term is 6 and the common ratio is 5. Y'all try this one. You can do this one.
What?
Y'all try this one.
Okay. Alright, so we got record.
Yeah, give him a chance to finish first, Dory.
Oh, I don't know it either.
Go ahead.
So that's my first.
My R is 5. And the last thing I need is in, and I don't have it. So now I'm going to get.
You need one more thing.
I need my in, but I don't have it.
Yes, you do.
Oh wait, no, I do. It's 11.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get to go to this. This one, right?
Yep.
Nice. I do? Don't look at my stuff, dude. It's really bad.
It's 1 minus R.
Yeah. I'm just putting it. That's fine. To the, wait.
R is to the nth power.
Oh,
It kind of cut off.
cool.
Yep.
This one is 1 minus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. When you plug it in your calculator.
I think that's.
Excuse me. Which one?
This one.
Are you solving for? Alright, so you did this, a sub 1 to the, given that the sum of the first 12 terms, the sum, you'd have to use this formula. Alright, do y'all agree with his answer?
Yes.
Good job, Dorian. Okay, the next one's a little bit different. It says, given the sum of the first 12 terms of the geometric sequence sum, oh, I totally misread that, I'm going to start over. Given the sum of the first 12 terms of a geometric sequence's sum to 20,475, and the common ratio is 2, determine what the first term is. So I have to use this formula. So given that the sum is 20,475 is equal to a sub 1, because I don't know what a sub 1 is. That's what we're looking for. Times 1 minus 2 to the 12th power divided by 1 minus 2. We have to solve for a. 20,475 is equal to a sub 1 times, what is 1 minus 2 to the 12th power? Negative 4,095. Is that what you said?
Yes.
And then 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Okay, we're still solving for a. So this becomes negative 20,475 is equal to a sub 1 times negative 4,095. Divide. So a sub 1 equals 5. The next problem. What's that called again? Sigma, which means sum of. Good. So, Harrison, turn around. Thank you. So number says, determine the value of sigma 1 through 5 of the formula 2 times 4 to the nth power. Okay. I need three things. A sub 1,
A sub 1 is 1.
N, and then A, R. Woo. Okay. N is the number I get that is this from 1 to 5, so N is going to be 5. A sub 1 comes from plugging in 1, N for N. 4 to the first power is, times 2 is, it's the, yes, you need that too. 8. Okay. How can I find R?
Solve
Wait, yeah,
Solve for any.
Plug in 2,
so it should be 32.
so 32. So to find R, I need two things. I need my first term, which is 8, and I need my second term. So I'm plugging in 2 for N. 4 squared is, times 2 is 32. So you have to find R, you do 32 divided by 8, which is 4. So R is 4. Do I have everything I need?
Yes.
Plug it into the formula. S of 5 is equal to 8 times 1 minus 4 to the 5th power divided by 1 minus 4. Bless you.
Oh, Ariana can use it.
Alright, y'all try the next one. Try number 8.
Alright.
What's your answer?
Next is 6,825.
Do what? Yes. Okay. Someone asked for me to work it out. So I need three things. A sub 1.
You don't have that yet.
To find A sub 1, I plug in 1 in for N. When I plug 1 in for N, what do I get? If I plug in 1 for N, what do I get?
Oh, 5.
Thank you. N is the number on top of the E, which is,
12.
and then R, you can find it two ways. You can do plug in 2 for N. If I plug in 2 for N, I get negative 2 to the first power, which is negative 2 to the first power is
Negative 2.
times 5.
Negative 10.
Negative 10 divided by 5 is
Negative 2.
from there, I'm plugging this into my formula. S of 12 is equal to 5 parentheses 1 minus my R, which is negative 2 to the 12th power. I'm going to put this in brackets. Divided by 1 minus negative 2. From there, just plug it into your calculator. Ow. No.
Ow.
Alright. So, everyone get out the paper that you should have picked up from today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do problems 1 through 4, and then y'all are going to do 5 through 8 for classwork. It's probably up here now because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Alright. So,
Still recording.
yes, I know. I'm going to just write the problems up here because they're short, because I'm not exactly sure where. Alright. Problem 1, they give us negative 36, parentheses, or space, negative 436. They want us to find our missing term. How do y'all think we're going to find the missing term of an arithmetic sequence?
Oh, it's the way that.
What? How does an arithmetic sequence increase? All I heard was mumble.
By adding and subtracting.
By adding and subtracting. So am I adding the same thing every time or subtracting the same thing every time? Okay. Is my number increasing or decreasing? So am I adding or subtracting? So I'm subtracting the same number every time. Ariana? What'd you get? Not 200. Oh, you're subtracting 200. Yes. How'd you get that? How? You just plugged in numbers? Okay. She just plugged in numbers, which you can do. But if we're subtracting the same number every time, could I just do this? Take my number, negative 436. Subtract my first number. What do I get? How many spaces did I go to get to there? So what's my missing term?
Just simple math.
Just simple math. Alright, so that was problem 1. Let's scroll down. I took that number minus this number and divide by the number of spaces I have in between. So this one I'm giving negative 5, space, 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 and 45. This is still arithmetic.
Before you add it plus.
Okay, so you said this one is 5, 15, 25, 35. How'd you get that? How? Why? How did you know to add 10?
No, you subtract 5 from 45 and divide by 4.
5.
4.
5.
4.
5.
To get 10.
What's 50 divided on 4?
I got the same answer, but I did it my way, so I don't know. I got the same. I got 10.
Okay, you got lucky. Because, what? 45 minus the first term,
Right.
which is negative 5. So 45 minus a negative 5. Should have gave you 50.
Yeah.
Then divide by. You got lucky.
Oh well.
Alright, so that's 2. To get from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What kind of problems are 3 and 4? Geometric. So, on this one, I'm actually going to use the explicit formula for geometric series. I'm given the third term. So I know that 9 is equal to 1 times r to the 3 minus 1. Nine is equal to r squared. What's the square root of 9?
3.
So I know I'm increasing by 3 every time. So what's 1 times 3? What's 3 times 3? Does it work? Not really. Number 4. We're given -1, space, 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 -243. I'm going to do it the exact same way. A sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. I'm going to plug in my last term that I'm given, which is -243. What's my first term? Times r to the, what term was that? 6 minus 1. Because I have a -1 out front, I have to divide both sides by -1 first. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 243 is equal to r to the 5th power. 5th root, both sides. So r equals what? 3? So the 5th root of 243 is 3. Now I have to find my next terms. Is he right? Okay. What's -1 times 3?
-3.
What's -3 times 3? What's -9 times 3?
Wait, wait, never mind.
-81.
Are there any questions? Alright.